Subscribe to Learning with Friends and click on the bell icon so that you never miss an update. Hello everyone. In today's video, we'll discuss the rules of apostrophe usage. The apostrophe is one punctuation that a lot of us have confusions about. So we find that it is used when it is not supposed to be and not used when it is essential. We are certain that after watching this video, you will know exactly how to use the apostrophe. Rule number 1, use the apostrophe to show possession. That is, to show that something belongs to someone. For singular nouns, use the apostrophe followed by S. For example, Geeta's books, Rohit's shoes, the boy's cat, the woman's purse, and so on. For plural nouns, place the apostrophe after the S. For example, we had a lot of fun at the all-boys picnic. Here, the apostrophe after S indicates that several boys are being spoken of. Similarly, the box's lids are heavy. Here too, the apostrophe after ES indicates more than one box. Another example, my parents' house is on the outskirts of Delhi. What about plural nouns that do not end with S, like women and children? In that case, the possessive is shown just as it is done with a singular noun. For example, women's meeting, children's playground, men's clothes. Rule number 2, the use of apostrophes with proper nouns. Let's quickly understand what proper nouns are. A name used for a specific person, place or thing, generally spelled with an initial capital letter. For example, Deepika, Mr. Sharma, Mumbai, Reebok, IIT, etc. Coming back to apostrophe use with proper noun, when the proper noun does not end in S, use apostrophe plus S to show possession. For example, Mr. Verma's cat, Mrs. Sharma's house, and so on. When the proper noun ends in S, simply add an apostrophe to show possession. Mr. Das office. This will be pronounced Mr. Das office. Some people tend to say Mr. Das's office to distinguish between normal singular and possessive singular, in which case you can write Mr. Das apostrophe S office. This depends on the individual speaker's preference and both Das and Das's are correct. Remember, the apostrophe is not used unless there is possession. To refer to a family name in the plural without possession, do not use the apostrophe. For example, the Vermas are leaving for Australia tonight. Here, the Vermas is used to refer to the Verma family, and since a possession is not being talked about, no apostrophe is needed. Rule number 3, apostrophes with multiple nouns. When speaking of more than one person, the apostrophe use depends on whether the object is owned individually or jointly. For example, Saurabh and Meeta's house means the house belonging to both Saurabh and Meeta together. Saurabh's and Meeta's dogs implies that there are two dogs, one belonging to Saurabh and the other belonging to Meeta. Let's look at another example. Ravi and Tina's parties are always the talk of the town. Here, parties thrown by Ravi and Tina together are being referred to. On the other hand, Ravi's and Tina's parties are always the talk of the town means parties thrown by Ravi and Tina individually. Rule number 4, apostrophe and years. Let's look at the simple plural. The 2000s were a time of high growth in the country. That is, years from 2000 to 2010. Let's look at the singular possessive. The song was 2000's greatest hit, which means the greatest hit of the year 2000. And the plural possessive, the song was the 2000s greatest hit, which means the greatest hit of the decade 2000 to 2010 denoted by the 2000s. To remember the difference between 2000 apostrophe S and 2000 S apostrophe, remember 2000 S apostrophe will always have the before it because it refers to the decade. 2000 apostrophe S will not have the before it because it refers only to the year 2000. Also, years not ending in 0 cannot be plural, whether normal or possessive, since they cannot denote a decade. So therefore, there is nothing like 1972s, 1984s, 1996s with an apostrophe or 2003s with an apostrophe. Rule number 5, apostrophe and abbreviation. Apostrophes can be used to abbreviate. For example, it is becomes its, that is becomes that's, where is becomes where's, here is becomes here's, and you are becomes you are. Similarly, he is, I am, I had or I would becomes I'd, who is becomes who's, and so on. And finally, let's look at possessive pronouns. Rule number 6. Possessive pronouns are the only class of possessives that do not use the apostrophe. For example, this house is ours, this book is yours, this pencil is hers, the dog wagged its tail. Whose, not whose, notebook is this. That's all for now, friends. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe to our channel Learning with Friends. Remember, it's absolutely free to subscribe. Also share the video and spread the knowledge. Comment and tell us which other English and math videos we can make for you. See you next time.